Welcome back to Shrouding the Light for the Freespace Port here on Paladin Gaming.
Following the defeat of the Enkai cruiser group, all remaining active ships left in the 13th Battle Group have assumed defensive positions around the PVD Guardian. On Cygnus Prime, PvE battalions have begun fortifying cities and setting up anti-bombardment measures. Civilians have been evacuated from primary targets and directed to heavily protected bunkers for their own safety. In contrast, the Hammer of Light are on the offensive and are rapidly closing in on Cygnus Prime. We are surrounded. Should the Hammer of Light initiate a prolonged siege of the planet, we will not last long. We are not sure as to the fate of our so-called allies, the 9th Fleet Detachment headed by Commodore Cooper. Regardless of their situation, they are not our concern here.
So we are going into the 12th mission of Shrouding the Light, Siege. Here on Paladin Gaming.
The destruction of the 13th Battle Group is close at hand. Unless we can tip the balance in our favor, the situation is such that the military directorate could not conceivably leave us in Deneb to our fate by failing to send reinforcements immediately. The arrival of additional ships to aid us would be enough to fight off and destroy the Hammer of Light in Deneb forever. Because the Hammer of Light is currently in possession of the Deneb communications terminal, the current state of affairs is not known to the Directorate. Furthermore, ever since the destruction of the Ironclad, the Directorate has forbidden any ships not explicitly requested for by Admiral Hamantep from entering the system. Thus, if we are to inform the Directorate of the situation, one of us must physically enter friendly space in nearby Vasuda.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, the node is blockaded by the Hammer of Light. Our forces must break this blockade, force their way past the rebel ships, and make it through the Vasuda alive. Once there, they must transmit the details of our situation to the Directorate.
Oh boy.
The assault has already begun, Alpha. The PVC Rusalka has already engaged the HOL forces at the node. You are being deployed to assist them. Protect the Rusalka if you can, but ensure that somebody gets through to Vasuda alive. I know it is not pleasant to be forced to ask for help from another, but it is necessary if we are to survive. To aid you in this mission, you have been granted access to the Prometheus cannon. We have but a few of these available, so take good care of them.
Yes, sir. Primary objective is protect the Rusalka and break the Hammer of Light blockade of Vasuda. Alright, we're flying Seths. We have 3 wings of fighters available to us. Prometheus and Avenger, Interceptor and Barracuda Torpedo. Not enough Prometheuses to arm Gamma Wing with them. Alright. Seems good. Let's hit it.
Stay put for the moment, Alpha. We may have a problem.
Oh, are we not scrambling for the node?
What's going on?
Oh boy.
It's barely intact. One of us made it to Vasuda. Reinforcements will arrive soon. 20 minutes. If we can. Hold out.
Oh boy. Let's see if this will track an Amun.
Alpha, the mission to break through the Vasuda has been aborted.
Oh crap.
The tech force has been annihilated and the Hammer of Light are on their way here to attack us. Defend the Guardian at all costs. This looks like the end. Alpha 3. Then let us make it as bloody and as painful a end as possible. Alpha 2. Salvation. Salvation.
Are they not approaching? They're moving away for some reason. Alright, I see someone else going first, so I'm going in. Really? Alright, now you can have the attention you so clearly desire. Oh boy, we have more bombers. Hurry it up, support. Are they shooting my invincible wingman? That's funny. Come on, hit, hit. Segments inbound. Something's blowing up. I hope it's one of theirs. No hostile bombers on the scope. Why are my weapons damaged? You can have some torpedoes. Oh, you're gonna die because you're under the attention of other fighters. Torpedo. So Taurus and Aquarius are the only enemy assets in the field right now. That just changed. Almonds. Got him! Stopping bombers. Aye, sir. There are no bombers to stop, sir. Copy that. Going for the engine. Didn't mean to shoot the torpedoes that early. Maybe it'll make it in. It doesn't seem to be shooting. No colliding for you. Hey, you, off my bombers. Devotion is the last enemy asset in theater. Where are you? There you are. We'll come meet you.
More hammer-like cruisers have jumped in. The cannon, the Battlegroup, the safe, the dogma. We are outmatched. Very well. If they are to destroy us, then let us take as many of them down with us as we can.
They're way out there. We got all kinds of time.
This is hopeless. We are surely doomed. This must be how the Tarans on board the Ironclad must have felt before they died.
I mean, it's gonna take them like 10 minutes to get to us, is that right?
Yes, of course. Officer Caper, we were unable to reach the PVN, so why have we not contacted the Tarans for assistance? We do not require their assistance. Never shall we fall so low as to be required to beg for their aid. Never. Now get back to defending the Guardian. We cannot fall here. We cannot.
Oh boy.
If our officer will not suffer the indignity of requesting the help of the estranged Terran leader, then we truly are doomed. One's honor is important, though, Alpha 2. Yes, you would agree with him, wouldn't you?
Alright, well, let's arm torpedoes and get out there then. We got all kinds of time to kill those guys.
There's always the security director, Directorate. He might listen to you. Director, must talk. Ah, yes, Alpha 2. From the operation to insert a spy into the hangar of light? Yes. What do you require? Director, it is absolutely imperative that we reopen channels with the 9th Fleet Tarans and get them to come here and help us immediately. Whatever for. Director, are you insane? Have you not seen the massive casualties we have taken? Everyone outside of Cyclist Prime is under the control of the Hammer of Light. The loss of Cyclist Tears. shall repel the rebels attacking us now, and hold out against them until the lack of communication from Deneb draws the PVD here to investigate, and then we shall all be dead. Directorate, we have grossly underestimated the power and strength of the rebel forces. We need the help of the Directorate now. Even if I am wrong, what harm can it do to call the Qurans to our aid? What could it possibly cost us, compared to the alternative? Our deaths. Please, Director. We need the help. Trust me on this. Very well, Alpha 2. I shall see what I can do. Who has opened communications to scientists secundus without my permission? Identify yourself. I have, Officer Caver. I have deemed the situation grave enough to warrant their intervention. You have no right. I have every right, Officer. Security Directorate officers may override the orders of military Directorate officers at any time, as you well know.
Oh boy.
And yet I am the most senior officer present, Director. This engagement is under my command, and all actions must be given my express permission before they can be carried out. And I declare that we shall not open communications with the Terrans, as the most senior officer present. You are that no longer, officer, now that the end of the bridge. What is going on here? What is this about contacting the Terrans? Admiral, our security director has taken it upon himself to request reinforcements from the 9th Fleet detachment and orbit around Cygnus Secundus. I thought relations had been irrevocably damaged by that incident with the Malboro. I doubt irrevocably, Admiral. However, they might as well be, as the officer has indicated multiple times that he does not wish to maintain good relations with the Terrans and does not wish to involve them in Vasudan affairs. But that is true. The Terrans have no business involving themselves in a matter that is strictly between the PVD and HLL, between Vasudans and Vasudans alone. Your thinking might have been admirable during the 14-year war, Officer Cafer, but this is a new age, with new allies and new foes. You are relieved of your command, Cafer. I shall command this battle. Narrative, open a channel between myself and the Terran Commodore. Very good, Admiral.
Alright, super here. Calling out to stay yours again.
Does he think he is? My thanks, Commodore. Your service to our two races is appreciated, as always.
Ha! Really? Not the impression I've been getting lately. You guys seem to want to keep us Terrans out of the loop and out of your way, regardless of what our feelings are. I don't even know why I bothered coming here to help you out in the first place.
Ah, yes, of course. I must apologize for the manner in which you were treated, Commodore.
Did they retreat?
It is all down to a misjudgment on my part. Rest assured, I speak for the entire 13th Battlegroup when I offer you my sincerest apologies.
Well, that's better. That's good to hear, Admiral. Good to know. I hope I haven't caused any upset either.
No, you haven't. All wings, return to the Guardian for a debriefing.
The Hammer of Light just retreated when the Terrans showed up. Alright, well, flying back. That's considerably lower pressure than I thought it might be, considering the situation.
Vasuda, Alpha. I have temporarily dismissed Officer Kafer from service, so I must debrief you personally. Do not worry. He will be reinstated, with time. A good officer, Kafer. A shame that he allowed his pride and his prejudice to blind him to the necessities of reality. As it appears, I allowed my complacency and trust in my officers to blind me to the Terran-Vasudan relations situation. Thankfully, Commodore Cooper and I are now back on speaking terms, and this recent antipathy between his detachment and the 13th Battle Group can be forgotten. Shortly after the attack on the Guardian, the PVD Pinnacle and reinforcements from the 1st Battle Group broke through the Hammer of Light blockade around the Deneb Vasuda jump node. The rebels were routed, and now the Terran 9th Fleet and the Vasudan 1st and 13th Battle Groups are working in concert to secure the rest of Deneb and drive out the HOL threat. Our strategists predict that we will have secured Cygnus Tiersen 2, perhaps 3 days. A positive forecast for once. Admiral Imhotep sends his regards. Hopefully, with Terrans and Vasudans working together, and not against each other, we can bring the Hammer of Light to its knees in Deneb and, at some point, secure the system entirely. Attacking an isolated 13th Battle Group was one thing, but with Commodore Cooper and Admiral Imhotep providing much-needed assistance and support, now, truly we are in the position of power.
We have no recommendations. Why did we do this, 10 missions ago? 10 total kills with 3 assists. 1 Seth, 2 Osiris, 4 Amuns, 2 Sekhmets, and 1 Aten Cruiser. Bring our all-time total for the campaign to 171 kills with 29 assists. So this has been Siege, the 12th mission of the Shrouding the Light campaign for the Freespace Port here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming, signing off.